One video shows you the real Tibet. You probably heard a lot about Tibet. But do you know which ones are true and which ones are false? In this video, I will not discuss the rumors and myths are true or not. I will only show you the real Tibet. Let's enter map.bidu.com in the browser. Find China. Then we search Tibet. This is China's Tibet. There are 6 red dots on the map, 6 cities in Tibet. The largest city is called Lhasa. Let's see what Lhasa is like first. We can look at the street view of Lhasa. Click on the lower right corner to select panorama mode. The blue areas on the map mean support for panoramic mode. Let's go to Lhasa for a look. Now what you see is the real scene in Lhasa, Tibet. This is a small alley in Lhasa. We located in a alley. Let's go nearby and have a look. It looks like a commercial street. Many people. We were all in the alley. Now look on the avenue. A lot of cars. Is the scene in Tibet different from what you imagined? Up ahead here is the Potala Palace. We will come back to see it later. The streets are clean. Here is a commercial plaza. These blue boxes on the map means we can look at images of the interior, but this one looks like a hotel. Exit it and choose another place. This looks like a park. One park in Tibet. This is the interior of the park. There are tourists in and out. Exit this park. Let's continue to look at the streets. It's very lively here. These wearing skirts are generally Tibetan citizens. That is the Tibetan style of clothing. Tibetans are one of China's ethnic minorities, mainly distributed in Tibet. So a lot of citizens. Let's keep walking in the alley. Many shops. Is it different from Tibet as you imagine? Let's look at the roads that extend out of the city. It's a long road. See where it extends. Very long. What you see is the real scenery of Tibet. Let's take a look at other cities. This road is endless. Linzi of Tibet. Linzi is another city in Tibet. Let's go around on the streets. On the right is an inn. This is an internet cafe. There are internet cafes in Tibet. Can you imagine? The street is clean. Take a look at another city. This is a small city in Tibet. Aha! We have randomly positioned into the tunnel. This is a bridge up ahead. This is a small city in Tibet. These are Tibetans. Clothes have Tibetan characteristics. Okay, after seeing the street scene, let's explore the temples in Tibet. See what the Tibetan temples look like. We'll search the Tibetan temples. Results come out. Let's look at the temples in Lhasa first. After all, Lhasa is the largest city in Tibet, and the largest population. These red dots are all temples. The temples are more concentrated in the urban areas. The periphery may be in the mountains, like this. This one has no pictures. This one has no either. But this one has. These temples are in the mountains. You can see it. The location is far from the city. Look at the pictures of these mountain temples. This one is also far from the city. Let's look at the temples in the city. There are many temples in this area. Like this. Choose another one. Architecturally, it is a mosque. The Chinese characters are marked with a mosque indeed. It is another temple. The mosque we just saw seems to support panoramic mode. Select that mosque again. Panorama mode is basically supported in urban areas. We can see panoramic pictures in panoramic mode, like this. A lot of people. We have went straight into this courtyard. That is the mosque we just seen. Let's go to another temple. Many temples nearby. We've already seen this. It is also a temple. This also supports panoramic mode. This is a clinic on the side of the temple. This is a tea house. The sign shows this is a shop. There is a Jokhan temple. Jokhan temple is very famous. Many Chinese have heard of it. Jokhan temple can be entered to see the interior. Let's go inside. Many believers are worshipping. There's a monk in a red robe. Tourists are taking pictures. Behind is a square. A lot of people. We go and needle the temple. This is the yard. These are pictures of the interior. Buddha. Murals. Let's go on. There are also many temples. This is also one. Another one. There is also a mosque, but this mosque has no pictures. This is a yard. This yard can see the street view. Come in and have a look. Ah. It's also a lot of people. I don't know what this is. There is also a temple here. Look at the pictures. Go inside and have a look. On the roof. Into the interior. Exit it. There are many temples in this area. Let's explore the temples in other cities. That is it. This city is called Chengdu, one of the 6 cities in Tibet. No picture of this temple. This one no picture either. Let me see it. This temple is geographically located in a mountainous area. Now we look around downtown. There is a site here. See what it is. It is a park. Park built according to the site. There is a temple here. Lots of monks. Let's go in and have a look. Because this temple is in the urban area, should be able to see the street view. It doesn't have inside picture, but we can look around it. In the center of the picture is the temple just now. The man in the red robe is a monk. We walked out the door. We are coming out. There are still many monks nearby. There are also many Tibetans, red-robed monks on the right. There are monks everywhere. Let's go to another city. Look at this city. This city is called Rikosi. Click on the camera directly to enter the panoramic view mode. This temple is inside the city. Click to go inside. A very large temple. Click on the second temple in the list. This temple is also very large. Many people are in this picture. Some photos are blurry. Look at the third temple. Very nice. There are a lot of citizens. Most of the temples in China are open to the public. Tourists and believers are free to enter and leave. Okay, that is it for exploring temples. Now I'll take you to a place, Potala Palace. Everyone who comes to Tibet will go there. Landmarks of Tibet. Potala Palace located in Lhasa. Palace support panorama mode. This is the square in front of the palace. The Potala Palace was built in the 7th century and is a palace fortress complex. After reconstruction in 17th, it became the residence of the Dalai Lama. It is the ruling center of the unity of politics and religion in Tibet. In 1961, it became the first batch of national key protection units in China. In 1994, the Potala Palace was listed as a World Heritage Site. Here you can select points directly on the map. We move forward. Go ahead with tourists. Many tourists. We climb the wall. Coming up. Very majestic. You can see the whole city of Lhasa here. We have seen so many temples and palaces in Tibet. Do you have any thoughts on Tibet right now? Let's look at the scenic spots in Tibet now. Tibet is a popular province for tourism. Many people come to Tibet to experience the natural scenery or local religion. Tibet is also a good place to travel by car. This lake is a scenic spot. Let's click in and take a look. Every year there are a lot of domestic and foreign tourists visit Tibet. This area called Namuko Scenic Area. This scenic spot supports panoramic mode. Let's take a look. This area is also a nature reserve. This shows we can access to the interior. We enter the scenic spot inside. This is what a scenic spot looks like. There are many yaks, many tourists. The scenery is spectacular. Let's take a look at this highway. Wow! It's fun to drive on this road, I think. Look at other scenic spots. There's a suburb scenic spot here. The government has developed many scenic spots in order to promote local GDP. Let's find some scenic spots in urban. This city is Lindsay in Tibet. The second search result supports panorama mode. Click on the camera to enter. Let's see it. There is only one picture of the parking lot. The first result is a canyon. The scenery is very beautiful. There are also comments from netizens. This scenic spot is a pasture. Choose another scenic spot. The scenic spots in Tibet are mainly natural scenery. This is another one. Another one again. It feels beautiful to go to this place during the blooming season. It's far away from the city. Most of scenic spots are far away from the city. The sign means the most beautiful glacier in China. There are a lot of tourists coming to Tibet every year. I remember there was a canyon here. Here, click to go inside. The photographer must have taken a lot of effort to get this picture. This is a middle school. This is a police station. There's a bridge. Let's take a look on the bridge. There seems to be a lot of students running across the bridge. It may be from the middle school just seen. The scenery is very good. The clouds are very beautiful. Let's search the museums in Tibet. This one named Tibet Museum. Let's take a look inside. Doesn't load out. Reload. Search again. Have came in. A large yard. Clean. But no pictures of the interior, only the courtyard. Let's see the other search results. The second is the Natural Science Museum. This can go inside. It's a snow leopard. Fossil. Look at the straight view of this museum. The museum is opposite. The nearby buildings are beautiful. There's an art museum here, but no pictures. There's a yak museum. Yak is one of the specialties of Tibet. This museum contains information about yaks. See if there are any other museums. Museum of Industry. But only one picture. Coin Museum. No picture. Alright, we end our exploration here. We have seen the streets, temples, scenic spots, museums. In fact, there are many interesting things in Tibet. You can explore it for yourself. That is all for this video. Hope to help you know more about China.